Let me tell you a story. Not just any story. The story behind Suspense Club. And the story of why I'm building it. Why, after 30 years in the film industry, I am walking away. I'm walking away from Hollywood, from agents, producers, red carpet, film festival, and all the deal making. Because the current system is not sustainable. Whether you're writing a script or a novel, it's all the same. Writing and trying to get an agent, trying to get published, trying to make money, trying to turn your book into a movie or your script into a movie. Did you know that thousands of scripts are floating around Hollywood any given day? And about 3,000 to 5,000 books are uploaded daily on Amazon? 3,000 to 5,000 books daily. The odds are stacked against us. But here's the biggest secret in the film and publishing industry. No one, and I mean no one, and I don't care if you're the producer, publisher, studio head, or the best agent on the planet, no one knows what the next hit is going to be. No one knows if it will make their money back. This means that everyone has a chance if it could be tested in front of an audience. I have oversold films that fail to deliver because of hype. And we're talking the best distributors in the world. They could not predict that the film would be a failure. I've sold small films that turn out to be winners that no one saw coming. Back to our main story. Everyone has stopped taking risks. This is why Disney bought Marvel and Star Wars for billions of dollars, why Amazon bought the James Bond franchise, and why Amazon bought the rights to the Lord of the Rings universe. This is why Warner Brothers keep making Harry Potter related films. Why? Because there is already a fan base. They're not buying the stories, they are buying the fans. The more fans, the less the risk. I'll let you think about that, and I will tell you how we're going to build our own fans. But hold that thought. We'll get back to that. Because the current system rewards the safe. It hides bold ideas. It's a system full of gatekeepers. Gatekeepers who is looking for the safest bet because they don't want to lose their job. Gatekeepers who are doing everything they can to not know you. If you're in, you're in. But if you're outside, good luck finding the door. They say prove yourself, but gives you no stage. Be original, but only if it looks like last year's hit. They don't want your best work. They want what has already worked. And if you do somehow claw your way in, that's when the real loss begins. They strip your rights, they own your story, they take the credit, and maybe even your soul. It's a system where the house always wins. So I said, screw it. I'm taking a sledgehammer to the whole damn thing. And I'm building Suspense Club instead. This looks like a club, but underneath it's radical, rebellious, and it's going to change the game. It's a fight against the system, publishers, studios, gatekeepers, algorithm, and just plain poor taste. This is a book club that can empower you all the way to make a movie or a TV show. Let me explain. If it was just you and your story, no one cares. Get in line with thousands of others standing in line waiting for their chance. But when you got an army behind you, an army of fans, then everyone suddenly wants in. Agents, publishers, studios, they all start calling. That's what Suspense Club is. It's where you test, you try, you make mistakes, you try again, you build in the open, and if the story catches fire, if the readers rally behind you, then I can help you break into publishing and break into Hollywood on your terms, not the system's terms. Suspense Club is the stage, a place where bold writers and fearless readers come together one chapter at a time. It's free to read, free to post, free to build something that might just change your life. If you're a writer, welcome. This is where you find real feedback from readers while you write, not after you're burned out trying to do it all by yourself. If you're a reader, pull up a chair. This is where you find stories so gripping, you'll stay up way too late reading just one more chapter. But you don't just read here. You are the army. You are the power. You help shape the story. That's what Suspense Club is. A place to build in the open, to grow while you write, to find your fans before you publish. Let me tell you how this started. Back to the story. Last year I had an idea, a story I couldn't let go of. And like any film producer, my first thought wasn't a book, it was a movie. The story? It's called Escape from Somalia. Here's the setup. What if Air Force Ones crash landed in Somalia? A country torn by civil war. No government, no order for 40 years. And what if a local warlord reaches Air Force One before US forces did? What if the president had to run alone, on foot, through 900 kilometers of chaos to the nearest US base? No backup, no translator, no one to trust, and everyone is hunting you. Now, what if the crash wasn't an accident? What if the vice president planted the bomb? And what if the vice president will do anything to make sure the president never makes it back to Washington? That's the story. I think it has potential. You can read it for free right now at suspenseclub.com. But the story behind the story, that's why you're here. I spent the last 30 years inside the movie business. I produced 8 indie films. One of them got into Sundance main competition. No small feat. Others won awards at festivals around the world. Not exactly Hollywood blockbusters, but I was in the film industry. I started and ran Lars von Trier's sales company. I sold, financed, and distributed films that won Oscars, Cannes, and Berlin. I lived in Hollywood for 6 years. I know the players. I've read over 1,000 film scripts. I know what gets made and what dies in a drawer. And yeah, I could pick up the phone, call a few agents, and get a deal. for my story, Escape from Somalia. But here's the trade-off. I lose control, I might not even get credit, and in the best case, I become just another name in the system. So I thought, forget that. What if I wrote it as a book instead? Keep control, grow an audience, put it up on Amazon, maybe even get a better deal later on. Well man, that's not easy. Remember that Amazon gets 3,000 to 5,000 new books uploaded every single day. That's crazy. And most of them gone, vanished. Because being a writer today means doing everything yourself. You are the writer, the editor, the marketeer, the cover designer, the social media team, the one begging for beta readers. It's like climbing Mount Everest in flip-flops with a backpack full of bricks. And then it hit me. We're doing this in the wrong order. We finish the book, all the script, we post it, and then we hope and pray someone finds it, all by herself. It should be the other way around. We should start with the fans first. No fans, no deals. Lots of fans, lots of deals. Let me tell you the story of Andy Weir, the guy who wrote The Martian. He didn't have an agent or a publisher or a Hollywood studio, just a blog and a story. He started posting one chapter at a time for free. Readers showed up, they gave feedback, they helped him fix stuff, and most importantly, they kept him going. By the end, Andy had 10,000 fans. They asked him to upload the book to Amazon for 99 cents, so he did. It shot to #1. Why? Because he had an army of fans, 10,000 fans behind him. They left reviews, they told their friends, it snowballed. That got the attention of an agent, which led to a book deal, which led to a movie, which led to Matt Damon in a spacesuit on Mars. A $600 million hit from a story that started on a blog. That's the blueprint. Write together with your fans. Let them give you feedback. Let them point out mistakes. Let them hold you accountable. You're no longer writing alone. That is what Suspense Club is all about. You are building a great story while building great fans. The other platforms are noisy. There's no quality control, and good writers are getting lost. We can build our own system, and we are not the first ones to build a new system. Let me tell you a story. In 1919, Hollywood, Charlie Chaplin, Mary Pickford, Douglas Fairbanks, P.W. Griffiths, they were the biggest names in silent movies, and they were sick of being told what to do and not being paid well. So they said, no more. They started United Artists and flipped the power and changed for Hollywood forever by building their own studio. Another example, 1874, Paris, France, Monet, Degas, Renoir, Cezanne got rejected, got mocked, got ignored by the establishment. So they said, screw it, we'll throw our own show. They call it the first Impressionist exhibition, and it changed the art world forever. The 1930s, Oxford, England, a back room in a pub, a few writers, Tolkien, C.S. Lewis, Charles Williams, no publishers, no fame, paper, ink, and for raw feedback, and a lot of pints. And that room, that's where the Lord of the Rings began. Chronicles of Narnia too. Yes, the whole fantasy genre was born in a bar. They weren't waiting to be picked, they picked each other and changed storytelling forever. That's what we're doing with Suspense Club. Connecting with fans. It's about owning the work. Reclaiming the process, no fake gatekeepers, no begging for permission, just great stories told well, backed by real people. Because if you're just one writer, you wait in line. But you have an army of fans behind you, the studios don't make you beg. No audition, no waiting, just lights, camera, holy, what is this? I'm not doing this alone. I can't. I need you, and you need me. We're doing this together because together we are stronger. Together we can't be ignored. If you're a writer, join me. I'm looking for 50 brave authors to start this with me. You'll get feedback from me one-on-one. I will workshop your story with you for free. You'll grow your readers, you'll keep 100% of your rights, and it's free. Always, but it's not for everyone. You have to apply. This is curated quality control. Other platform lets everyone in. All the garbage, terrible stories, not Suspense Club. Not everyone gets in, and that's the whole point of Suspense Club. Your story has to be unput-downable. That is a real word. I looked it up. And you must write suspense stories. You must write either thrillers, mystery, crime, or horror. Why? Because these stories are the most popular and most likely to be published and turned into a movie or a TV show. And I created 10 rules for great storytelling to help you at Suspense Club. If you're writing a Minecraft fan fiction theory, that's great, but Suspense Club is not for you. If you're writing a vampire love triangle opera story set in space, cool, good for you. But then Suspense Club is not for you. But if you write hard to put down stories across thrillers, mystery, crime, or horror, then welcome home. You have found your tribe. And if you're a reader, I'm looking for the first 1,000 early readers. They're first to find and shape the next big story. You'll get a VIP badge, you'll be a pioneer, and you'll have ads-free account forever. And you will help shape the next generation of stories and writers. You'll get a front row seat to the future of storytelling. We can't do this without you as a reader. You are the power, you are the movement. This is an experiment. Will we make mistakes? Guaranteed. Will there be bugs? Yep, more than a jungle. Will it be messy? Absolutely, but it'll be real.
Why should you trust me?
Okay, I've taken stories from early drafts all the way to Cannes Film Festival and to distributors. I've taken scripts to pre-sales, to financing, to production, to Sundance, to distribution. I worked on so many stories, and in the old world, the readers and audience came last. With Suspense Club, I'm putting the readers and the audience first. The readers and the audience is the key to succeed. And to prove, I believe, Suspense Club, I'm going first. Escape from Somalia is the first story on the site. I'm the first lab rat, the first test case, the first of all. And if I can put myself out there, so can you. But we need more stories. Go to suspenseclub.com, join the rebellion, apply as a writer, or sign up as a reader. I look forward to work with you. I can't wait to meet you. See you on the other side. Bye.